All right, Zach, I'm going to take you into a little deeper into your video, break it down a little bit more. So take you into your lift. Okay, so from the side and from behind. Okay, so what I'm looking for is on the left here, how much do you move inside your back foot? Okay, and so I'm giving a pretty generous line here. If I just draw it, regardless, you have to trust me here. We're looking for more forward movement as you lift. Okay, so that's going to help us move down the mound faster. So when we did that slide step drill and it forced you to kind of feel that tripping feeling, that's what we're trying to create early in our leg kick. So it's easier for us to move down the mound fast. Okay. Similarly, as you go down, as your leg goes down, we want to focus on going out. Okay. So you can see based on the video on the left and on the right, most of your early movement as you separate right now is to go down. So look at how much flexion you have in your back leg right now. Okay, so this is fine, but it's just happening too early. So think about a jump. Okay, you don't go down, sit in a squat, and then jump up. You go down, come back up at the same time. So that's one fluid motion. You go down, you come up. Okay, so we don't want to get flexion, we don't want to get bend in our leg too soon, okay, because we need it once we get out here. Okay, so let's go closer to foot strike. You're going to see yourself losing a lot of that flexion by the time you get here. Okay, so go back to this flexed position that you got into right away. Okay, your heel is in the ground, your knee is bent, your ankle is bent, your hip is bent. Okay, we need that to happen later. Okay, because we can't drive right now. Okay, if you went and drove off the rubber right now, okay, that would take you up. You would jump following where your leg is lined up. You would jump like this. Okay, and we want our leg to be angled out so we get our body going this way. Okay, so you won't turn to throw until this point. Okay, so notice now your leg is in an angle that's through your front hip. Okay, your body is waiting to get into this anyway, so now you're going to see your hips turn. So we want to have that flexion later, okay, and that is why it's so important that we go out. Okay. Your direction, okay, if I look at you on the right, your direction toward home is pretty good. How you move is fine, but we just need to move down the mound earlier. That is the biggest takeaway from watching you throw, is we need to move down the mound earlier. Okay? Because once we actually do get into contact and stabilization, your shoulders have opened up, okay, and you're essentially throwing the ball from this position instead of this. Okay, so essentially flying open is how some people describe it. We'll talk about it in many different ways, but we just need things to happen later. Hopefully that's helpful to see, and this is just the beginning.